Climate change, global warming, people, reduce, reuse, recycle, yes. Hey guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. What a month September has been! Yes, I have bangs now because my mom is treating me like her own personal Barbie doll. Because I am a living person who she can just play my hair with. I want to experiment so much with my hair. So now I got bangs. And she said in December we're gonna have to color it a different color, something darker than this brownish. Sometimes it looks orangey. And in January, I want to reach the goal of having like this length of short hair. Yes, that's gonna happen soon. Ooh, September. What have I done in September? I've done many things in September. Why am I holding a pen? In September, I started this video blog here on YouTube. Is it at the beginning of September? I think it was at the beginning of September, like the second month, September 12, I guess. Then, other than that, my Bookstagram turned 1 year old last September 29, and I celebrated by doing a shout out. I knew I was supposed to get cake, and then I forgot to get cake, and then the next day I promised myself I would get cake, and then I forgot to get cake again. Like, I had it planned, like, after this movie, after this Kingsman movie, Golden Circle, we're gonna get cake. But then rained, and so, okay. September, I was able to read 8 books in total, and I think that is the most books I've read. Is it? Is August not? I need to check August. But last month, I was able to read 8 books. And these 8 books are... Bibi, you're dreaming! Bibi, you're dreaming! Hey, your hand is like these and you're dreaming. Girl, you're dreaming. It's about to rain, actually. It's like the thunder is starting to sing outside. So it's even dark outside. So my face is probably dark now and I'm wearing all yellow and my background is yellow and yellow bottom chick. Yellow box stepping. Yellow. Bojack yellow, yeah. I'm a boss, you worker, baby. First book of September is Odd and True by Kat Winters. This is the story of 2 sisters. They are following the footsteps of their mother and their aunt and uncle who are looking for monsters all over the world and defeating them and documenting them so that they could write a book of their own about monsters of their world. I didn't really like this book. I didn't love it. It was okay, but it's kind of like, in the end, it's like it's how you interpret the story, the entire story, and I kind of interpreted it in this way. If you want to know how I interpreted it, you can see it in my review on my blog. But I do like the prose and I do love the quotable lines that they have there, and I have saved up all those quotes. I have saved up almost every quote I can find in every book I can read. It's a big notebook that I have, and I just write every quotation I could find there from the books that I'm reading. Second book is My Boss by Jolie Day, and I really hated this book. Yes, this is a romance novel, but let me tell you this. I was 50% of the book and I was thinking like, they haven't done anything yet. They have not, nothing yet. I'm already halfway of the book. And when it got to the end, just like the plot, just like the entire meaning of the book just disappeared. What just happened? Did that really happen? So far, this is my most hated book. I'm really disappointed with it. Yo boys, soundtrack of my summer. Even though you're unlike any other, always be my thunder. I said it, it's thunder. It's about to rain. I need to quickly shoot my video before it rains because rain sound is gonna ruin audio and everything else. Third book is Disenchanted, not your typical fairy tale romance by Susan Carroll. Yes, I loved this book so much. It's a Cinderella retelling, and this is a different Cinderella because Cinderella loves her stepmother, she loves her stepsisters, and they love her back. There are 3 guys in Cinderella's life in this story. It's so cool. There is the captain, her best friend, and there is a prince. And the prince has 4 younger brothers in this story. This is a first book to, I guess it's a not your typical fairy tale romance series. The second book, Charmed, is about the point of view of one prince, and it will be released next year at May, and I'm very excited and I love this series so much. I told my friend all about it while I was reading the book. I was texting her about what is happening, what's going on, and she also liked it very much. Fourth book I read last month is Royal Attraction by Tiffany Truitt. This book is about an American girl named Alex who grew up in the palace, yes, the United Kingdom palace, the wonderful palace in London, and she grew up with the brothers, the princes in the palace. So I'm following falling for others, and it is very interesting. Just want to ship them, like just to get together already. And the end was a wonderful. This is a standalone. The ending was wonderful. It is a happy ending. You cannot expect any less from this if you want just a happy read with a kind of complicated background. You can understand the complications since they are princess and she is a commoner, but they do adore her so much since she grew up with them in the palace, and she's considered as part of their pack since they're all boys, but she is also part of their pack and they do have a liking to her. They treat her like their own sister, but at the same time, you know, the love complications. I saw lightning. The fifth book I've read was The Fire Queen by Emily R. King, which is a sequel to The 100th Queen, and we have Kalinda once again on an adventure to save the Tarakan Kingdom with her friends, previous friends, and all her new friends she gets to meet in this book, and I really love this sequel so much. It's all about girl power, and yes, women are not treated as weaklings in this book series, and the Rogue Queen is coming this February, and you guys have to check this out. I highly recommend this if you're a feminist, if you support women, women rights and everything women. Check this book out. Sixth book I read this month is my second most anticipated book of the year, which is Hunting Prince Dracula by Kara Maniscalco. This is a sequel to The Stalking Jack the Ripper. We meet Audrey Rose Wadsworth again, our super badass girl in the Victorian era, with Thomas Cresswell, the wonderful, oh so charming Thomas, and Thomas just makes me fall for him every single line he says, except the one time that he made Audrey cry. You gotta read this book. He made Audrey cry. The new adventure is looking for the Impaler, who are killing random people and killing students, their new academy in Romania. So far we have the third book, and I asked Carrie if there will be more books. I'm hoping that it will be like a series where just like Cressworth Adventures, or The Adventures of Cressworth. Seventh book I read is Unspoken by my good friend Zimmerific. It's a compilation of poems and etc. And it's usually about love, about pain, about breaking up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It just depends on you how you're going to interpret some of it. It was just a fun read and I enjoyed it so much. You can get a digital copy of this mini book of poems compilation Unspoken by Zimmerific on my blog. Link is down below in the description box. It's free. All you have to do is just click it and you have your own copy. The last book I read last month is a manga classic. I really enjoy these manga classics. It's Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility, adapted by Stacey King. This is a classic and you know what it's about. I don't know how to summarize the story. It's just about two sisters and I really enjoyed this so much. This is the first book that Jane Austen wrote. This was the start of her entire career by becoming part of history in literature. I really enjoyed this book. I was even upset that why are these guys so mean to them? These girls are so sweet and wonderful. They did nothing wrong, but why are those types of guys exist? And that is my September wrap up. And let me know if you read those books that I have read, or you have any recommendations that I could read around November, since November is a month of horror. I do not like to read horror books, so I'm gonna be filled with catch-up books and some romance. It's what I've been adding in my night galley. My October TBR is coming up next after this video. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you've enjoyed it so much as I have enjoyed talking in front of my camera, in front of my phone's camera right now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!